Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Fenneko, the community manager here at Ultima Online for Broadsword Online Games, and you are here for another Play With Me session. Before we get started, let's get all the, beginnings out of the way. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that follow button, that subscribe button, and more importantly, that like button. It really helps us out in the algorithm. Don't forget to check us out on all of our social media platforms, where you'll find lots of interactive posts, news, and so very, very much more. Check us out, yo.com, your number one source of all things Ultima Online. And heck, while you're there, go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. It's how you're going to stay in the know about UO. And then you can also check us out on the forum, where you can ask questions, answer questions, so very much more. All you have to do is sign in like you normally do with your active play account, and you're in. Finally, the Discord is where you can chat with us in live time, as well as fellow other players, and where we do all of our giveaways. Hello, Blue Kitties, times two. It's like, oh dear, death counter going for Fenneko and poor Horsey. Let me see what I can do about that. My apologies. Sometimes it does this. I swear to goodness.
All right. Is that better? Yeah. So, okay. So what ends up happening is sometimes the software, hey, Kaltenberg, what happens is sometimes the software decides, you know what, we're just going to pull from every mic, and it causes interference. And so I basically have to manually tell the program, stop that. I have to manually tell it, stop doing that. Just pick the one that I told you to pick. So it's all fixed now. We're good. It should be nice and fairly easy now. Hello. So we have a new mic arm. I'm not sure if you can even tell, but much more sturdy. It's a little stiff yet because I'm trying to kind of break it in. The previous mic arm broke literally the Friday before the holiday. So I'm not kidding when I said I had a single wood screw holding it together for the stream. Just a single wood screw was holding that thing together for the stream. It was craziness. So now we have a new mic arm. It is very nice, very sturdy, and it honestly is much better than the other one in my opinion. But it's gonna last. I can tell. I can feel it. It's gonna last. So, and it's nice because it doesn't move around too much, which is really nice. Machete, nice to see you too. The last one broke. That's true. That's true, Hobbs. Maybe I should choose my words more carefully. Yes. Well, hopefully this one will last longer. I mean, the other one lasted me. Oh my goodness, the other one lasted me 5, 6 years. No, 7 years. Holy cats. 7 years. The other one lasted me. So I say it's pretty good for a boom mic arm. I mean, 7 years for an $18 boom mic arm. That's pretty darn good. I feel like I really got my money's worth and then some. I really do. So, but anyways, mic arm aside, we've got so much to talk about today. I know the Wednesday interactive post has not gone out yet. That is actually going to be going out shortly. So, please be patient with that. I really just kind of wanted to make sure that what I put out there was going to be, good. And I wanted time to really allow everybody to sink in with everything that kind of was dropped the other day. I know there was a whole lot dropped the other day. We dropped a lot of info and a lot of stuff on you guys. And I try to give as much time as humanly possible whenever we do that kind of stuff so that, it gives you time to kind of let it kind of sink in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's kind of the way I have to look at it. Okay, so it should be going out fairly soon, I do believe. If it isn't out already, I can definitely double check, but it should be out. Um, if it isn't, I can always push it. It's not a big deal. But like I said, I tried to wait till the afternoon time for everybody to kind of, let that kind of, let everything kind of sink in a little bit better because, like I said, it's a lot. It was a lot to take in. And I just want everybody to feel, good and comfy and nice about, everything that's going on. So let me check. And no, I am actually going to push it right now. And if you are subscribed to all of our wonderful social media platforms, you will see them. And it is about the Artisan Festival because we are already in Artisan Festival time, which is absolutely crazy to really talk about, but we really are. We're in Artisan Festival time. And if you're not familiar with Artisan Festival, oh my goodness, you are missing out. Artisan Festival is a wonderful festival that happens every winter. And basically what it is it's for those crafters that like to do BODs. Basically, you get a BOD, a bulk order deed. And what you do is you basically go, okay, you fill them out, you hold on to them, and then you give them to the elf so that the tree can reach its different stages, light up in a phenomenal manner, and then at the end, the elf gives presents to those that submit BODs. Now, the nice thing about the nice thing about it is it is one per character. So I mean, it's not one per account. It's it's not one per shard. It's just one per character. So you can do this in every city and continue to get those BOD rewards. And the reason why I'm kind of bringing that up is because, like I said, we are in that time. And I always think it's so much fun to do, especially if you're looking for something to just kind of pass the time. You have your coffee in the morning and you're just like, you know what? I want a chill morning. You can do your BODs while you sit, have your cup of coffee. Maybe you got the news on the side, or you're listening to some great music. It's a nice pastime to just do while that's going on. Yes, time to get the BODs done to light the trees up. In GOF, we have someone that normally gets it all set up for all the cities and Great Lakes, where she gives us the BODs for the trees so we all get the stuff. That's amazing. That's wonderful. That's awesome. I've heard that happens in a lot of the shards, honestly. So I've heard that happens on a lot of the shards, which is really amazing to hear. Honestly, it's truly amazing to hear. I love it. I love it. One of the things that we kind of dropped was that we dropped the new BOD items that you can get, and they are the 4 new shields, and the 4 new vases. So we tend to do themed items. And last year, I do believe it was last year, we started with the vases and the shields, and so we're continuing on with that with the vases and the shields. So there are 4 of each of those available. So be sure to check that out. Again, they are available basically everywhere. So you can, all of our social medias, including the Discord, the forum, everywhere. So you can check that out. And then, of course, we also got our special holiday gifts. Now, these had new holiday gift boxes that were kind of presented. They're like holiday gift bags, and I love these so much. I cannot explain how much I love these. There are a few different ones that you can get. I'm going to bring this just a little bit over. You can see it. So, well, both of us, we can see it a little bit better. But they come in different colors, obviously, just like the gift boxes. But these gift bags, they come with your stocking, and it comes with your candy cane, your cookie. The stocking, of course, is named after you, which I absolutely adore. And then you get your choice of either an igloo, a sled, or a one of three random holiday sashes that you can dye. And again, you can see all those. We did a video for that. So that is available on the official YouTube. So please, check that out. But yeah, so for me, what I chose here is I chose the sled because I thought it went very nice with the house, just kind of right there. The igloo's a little bit big, but yeah, I thought that was a nice addition. Anyone has? Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry to hear that. Well, I hope everything's okay. So yeah, so we have those amazingly done. We love them so much. They're beautiful, new artwork. So yes, very nice. So we have those going on. And then, kind of in addition to that, we have, not vendor search, we have some new items in the UO store. And those are the Winter's Frost Soulstone. That is a magnificent color. And you guys, I've heard you guys raving about this color, that you guys have wanted this color for a while. And it is a stunning, like, ice color. I have to admit, I'm thinking about getting a whole bunch of these and like replacing my old soul stones with these and sticking with the icy theme because love this. Love this. So we have this Winter's Frost Soulstone. Beautiful. It is limited edition, so get it now while you can. And then we have this Sapphire Blue limited edition die, and this is going to turn your equipment this beautiful blue. So, yeah, definitely grab these if you want that kind of stuff. So, yes, it is beautiful. I love it. But the Soulstone, love it. It is the best, hands down color that we have thus far, in my opinion. So, get yourself a Winter's Frost Soulstone and some Sapphire Blue pigment so you can really just, show those winter blues up. Let me tell you, show them up because it's gorgeous. So, yeah, we have that going on as well. Lots of stuff, like I said, that we wanted to kind of, touch on and stuff like that. And so I felt like, maybe we should kind of touch on that kind of stuff before we head out to our usual fun. So yeah, we've got that going on. Don't forget, Krampus is coming. Krampus is coming and doing his thing too. So I mean, we've got a lot going on during this winter season. I mean, we've still got the Draconic Awakening going. We've got Krampus going. We've got the trees going. We've got a lot going on. So please, by all means, get involved, have some fun, get out there and, get it all done. That's what I'm saying. Get it all done. Have some fun this winter break and stuff if you have one. All right. So we are in Distard again. It always seems to be Distard every time we start here. What does the name Fenneko stand for and mean? Okay, we've talked about this once before. So Fenneko. Fenneko was kind of a blend of two names, of two words. It's okay. So Fenneko is a combination of the word Fennec for Fennec fox, and then Neko is the word for cat in Japanese. So I kind of took those words and put them together. And it has no affiliation with anything else other than that. It is literally just two words that I smooshed together. And yeah, I know in Japanese, a lot of times they add ko at the end to make the name sound really cute. So it kind of also works in that aspect. But no, the real thing is Fennec Fox and Neko. And I smooshed them together, my two favorite things. And that's how Fenneko was born. And I knew I was a little bit leery about the fox aspect, but we have the Bake Kitsune, which is what Fenneko is primarily based off of. That is why she has the unique coloring that she does, and stuff like that. So a lot of thought actually went into Fenneko, both the character and the name. So just if anyone has any questions, there it is. That's all it is. And what does it mean? It's just Fennec fox and Neko cat. It's just literally fox cat. That's it. Just a fun little cute name. I thought it was fun and cute anyways. I don't know. You might disagree. People might disagree. All right. Oh, that's right. We still have our lady status. Oh my goodness. I forgot we still had our lady status. Well, look at us. We are snazzy. All right. So I'm just going to restock really, really quick before we head back out there. I just want to make sure I have plenty of bandages. So we're good to go. Make sure that everything is ready. And we're just going to go to discard because, like I said, I don't know why, but it always seems to be starting in discard every time. And hopefully, oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Just gaining spirituality. Ooh, very nice. Good luck. All right, let's get in there. Oh, goodness. Hey, you guys. Yeah. You. Get away from the door. Get away from the door. It's just rude. It's honestly rude to puppy guard the door. I'm sorry. It's very rude to puppy guard the door. Oh, you know what? I should probably have, like, I don't know, my health bar up. Okay. Who's bringing all these things over here? That's rude. Thanks. Dude. Don't die. I know your health. Don't die. I knew it. I knew it. Heck yeah. See, I can always count on Blue to watch my health. All right. We're doing pretty good. I'm feeling good about today. And the reason I'm feeling good about today because I feel like we've got a good idea of we know when to run and we know when to fight. And I kind of feel like I've kind of, I got a good handle on that. Know what I'm saying? I feel good. Doing good is another story, but I feel good. There's a lot of stuff out there. It doesn't have the normal spawn during the special spawn. I don't know what I do if I had to fight the special spawn with the greater dragons. I know, yeah. Well, I mean, they do have the, like, kind of, like, the greater dragon almost going with this, I guess. I mean, I think. I don't know. I think what's nice is, I mean, we kick butt with our bow and stuff, so I kind of feel like we get a good handle on things. I mean, what we can also do is we can try, I don't know if we've ever actually done a trade run. Have we? Had to fight the new spawn with the normal. I paid. Yeah, no, I understand that one. Why are we not fighting this guy? Hmm. Well, that wasn't very nice. All right. No, have we done? I mean, I'm curious. Have we done a trade run before? I don't remember if we've actually showed what a trade run is like. Special spawns cards since you spawning so fast, it helps. Yeah, it does. It's nice. I like the fact that they do disappear as fast as they do. Because you don't have like a whole bunch of like stuff. Especially when you're trying to target everything. It can get kind of a pain if you have too much everywhere to try and target. Especially with like these guys. You know, that's possible. I mean, it's not difficult. We can definitely, you know, we can definitely do one. Let me see also. Oh, I wonder. I'm going to join here. All right. And the reason why is that way if we see the Matriarch pop up over here, we can kind of jump in on that one because I wouldn't mind fighting the Matriarch a couple times, you know? There we go. Oh, somebody didn't make it. I heard that one. I heard that one. My health is good. It's not gonna be good soon, but it's good. I'm working on it. Like I said, don't you dare die on us, Fenneko. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try not to let the horse die this time too, because you know, the poor horse. Our poor horsey just gets battered and bruised far too many times. No horsey die either. Oh dear. Know when to run, right? And boy, we better start running. Nope. Dang, just didn't make it. So close. So dang close. Oh, thank you. Thanks. All right, let's go. Just gaining spirituality. Whoa! Shadow's not dead. What? Shadow. What the what? Shadow the goat. What? That's wild. Look at Shadow, man. He took care of business. I think it's just because I got poisoned and I just couldn't, like, heal the poison quick enough, you know? I think that was the problem. I hate these little grublings. I have a hard time, like, targeting them. Oof. That wasn't very nice, though. Oh, there's that dragon. Was wondering what happened to him. I thought for sure somebody got him. Oh, a little bit of help, and we got that one. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, thank you. Sampires for the win. Again. Telling you, Sampires. I think I started a Sampire. I just need to get the armor and stuff for it, that's all. And then we gotta learn. We gotta learn how to play a Sampire. Heck yeah. We're doing pretty good today, I think. I like to think we are anyways. I mean, we haven't died yet. Not once. Nuh-uh. You can't prove it. Don't lie. I did die. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. You can't prove it. Never happened. Oh, well, little guy is coming. There we go. Ah, strength came back. Ooh, somebody's busy getting treasure. Getting those hidden chests. Like, real busy. I'm going to try and make the entryway clear for this guy. For whoever ran in here. Try and keep it clear. I saw you jump in here. Where did you go? Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try and keep it clear for them. Figure I'll try. Keep it nice and clear for them so that they can come in and get what they need. Like, I keep seeing, like, phantom stuff. I don't know why. Or is it just me seeing it? Like, literally. I really do feel like certain dungeons will get you more, like, stuff than others. I don't know why that is. Get that tune enhanced. Normally it spawns for a second moment there, and then yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't wonder if it's something with classic UO maybe. How very dare you? Alrighty. John! I miss New Legacy. I do too. I miss New Legacy. I had so much fun on New Legacy. I do too. I miss New Legacy. It was so much fun. They're not attackable. Just sit there. Oh, yeah. Sometimes that happens. That's it. Show's over, folks. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. That's how it goes. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. We'll round up these guys here. Take out what we can. Because you know what? I am all for, if you can get extra stuffs. I'm all for getting extra stuffs, Though it does look like that's it. Yeah. Oh, well. That's alright. Alright, let's get out of war mode. And we'll head over to... Let's head back to Malice. Oh, that's right. We did get a rune book, didn't we? Oh, well. Intrinsic mint. That'll get us closer. All right. Let's get these. Oh, goodness. It's always so hard when everybody's standing on the portraiter. We only got 7. But we are getting closer. I mean, we're super close. I mean, pretty soon, we're not going to be far from these, and then the last one is right there. We're so close. Like, we are almost halfway there already. Which, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'm real happy with that one. All right. So, let's go back to Malice. Let's go to Luna Backside. Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. Yeah, he's still talking about invading the dungeon. The Distard. So that hasn't updated yet. Oh, Matriarch's getting real close. That's good. Matriarch's getting really close. I like that. She arises. Oh, yeah. No, really close now. Really close. So we're just going to chill here, I think, for a moment. Wait until we see that message, and then we'll try and figure out where she is. Ooh, is that the new dress in the pink. I love that. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. I love that. Okay, I might need that. And Malice. Where about in Malice? Matriarch. Where about in Malice is the Matriarch? 83.7. I'm trying to see if there's a gate that's going to come up here. Anyone have gate to Matriarch? Anyone have a gate to Matriarch? Oh, wait, maybe that's it. Thank you. Heck yeah. Oh, I never would have found it. Not here. No way. Never would have found that here. Not a chance. Not in time. No way. All right. So we're going to try our hand at the Matriarch. Let's see if we can get a dragon. We'll see if we can get a dragon. We've tried getting a dragon. And I know everybody's like, everybody's been talking about getting a dragon and stuff. I can say I have been fortunate to get 2 eggs in my time playing on my personal play account. I have not gotten one on Fenneko. So, which is kind of hilarious when you think about it. No eggs here. No eggs yet, Machete. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, I thought that was you coming through my gate. I have heard a lot of people say that they have not been fortunate enough. I will fully admit I feel insanely lucky to have gotten mine. Yes. Special ones. No, Machete. You can get them in the chest, but you cannot get them in... Oh, thank you. You can get them in the chest, but you can't get them, off, the mobs and stuff, but the chests, yeah. Yeah, typically nests, Matriarch, and these stealable chests. Yeah, I mean, it's so random. I got one in a nest and one off the Matriarch. I fully admit I was insanely lucky. I'm not debating that at all. I don't even know what I did because I tried doing the exact same thing the next time and no, didn't work. So, I mean, it really is luck. Cuz I've tried doing the exact same thing every single time now and nothing. So, I don't know. You just got to get really lucky. Okay. She's yellow now, so we can't do anything about that now. So we got to wait for her to go red again. I mean, I'm not, so I can't really say, like, much. I can't really say much in the way of the determination of, you know, how one goes about getting said eggs. I really think it is just 100% it's RNG. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been able to get one since. And yet, you know, I've heard other people that they're able to, you know, play a lot more and they're getting tons or not at all. I really do think it's just 100% random. Okay. Umbra scale, come on. Okay. Follow me. Where is... Oh, you're right here. Cool. I want to grab your health bar. Oh, dear. Nope. I tried so hard. It's like, no. 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 Absolutely not. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, poor Shadow again. Man. Shadow can't catch a break, man. Sometimes I feel like... Oh, thank you. Hello? Horsey, stop it. Thank you. All right. Let's get back to this Umbra scale, who just delights in hurting me and my poor horsey. It's just rude. At least we know that horse sacrifices do not increase the drop rate. You know, so here's the thing. I had somebody tell me at one point that, oh, if you don't die, you're not going to get, you're not going to get a chance at one. I die so many times. I don't think it has anything to do with that. Honest to goodness, I really don't. And who's ever healing me, thank you. Seriously, thank you. You didn't die once and got nothing. See, it really is just random. It really, really is. Not even a bag. There have been a couple times I have not gotten a bag either. I've gotten nothing. Looting rights, but nothing. So, like I said, I do hear you. I do. It is the way, I didn't even notice that I got knocked off my horse. You know what though? I think so. And here's where I'm a little bit different. I'm a little bit different when it comes to playing because, like, for me, I enjoy just playing. Getting an item for me is kind of a bonus. It's not my sole purpose. But I get how some people, or, a lot of people, whatever the case may be, I get how a lot might be sitting there and going, but it is for me. that's the way it is, you know? So I get that. I really do. I understand it. I mean, I was gonna say, is she going down or what's happening? All right, we got 2 items in here. How much you want to bet it's a tree? Nope, it's a skirt. It's a skirt. It's a skirt. I tend to get skirts lately. That's like my thing, just getting skirts lately. It's pretty crazy. What are all the colors for the dragons from the eggs? That actually we posted a Parallax posted a picture of all the dragons. What's better, the tree or the skirt? The tree's deco, the skirt is wearable. I mean, it's just the color. It's like the void skirt I'm wearing. It's just the name and the color. That's all. See? It's an Umbra scale skirt. That's all it is. It has no special qualities, nothing. It's just... That's what it does. Oh, hello. Hiya. But yeah, as you can see, I got a skirt. I got a skirt. I got gold in a skirt. So, like I said, sometimes I get a bunch of eggs. Sometimes I get nothing. Sometimes I get a skirt. Sometimes I get a tree. And out of all the times that I have played, and I do mean all the times I have played, because it has been a lot. I have only managed to get 1 egg from the Matriarch, and honestly, it was pure dumb luck. I don't think it was anything else. Because so I've heard other people say that you should hit luck statues and all that stuff. And at the time, the only thing I hit was the UO luck statue. I don't know if you remember those where it's like the UO symbol on like the ball. I hit that. That was it. I mean, my luck wasn't really all that high. Yeah. Managed to get 1 egg from the Matriarch, and it was a lucky rare blue one, the only one you get. Yeah, she gives out two kinds of ones, the purple and the blue. So, like I said, it's one of those things where it's like I wouldn't get too disheartened, honestly. To try not to get too disheartened. I know it's hard, especially I get it, especially if you play and 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 you get nothing. You still gotta train your dragon. I know. Thank you. So yeah, I get it. I do. Truly I do. Like I said, I know I've talked about this before, but I have talked about how when we had... Oh, thank you. I know we've talked about it before, but when the whole taming thing was happening and the purple nightmares. And I know, like I said, we've talked about it many times before, but I'm going to keep referencing it only because I really do feel that it is the best scenario of everything that that happens in UO, and the fact that sometimes you're super lucky and other times you are not. When it came to those things, I was doing it every day, hours and hours and hours, spent so much money on potions. Like, it was insane, okay? Because I wanted a purple nightmare in the absolute worst way possible. I was like, it got to a point where at first, when they first came out, I was like, I'm going to look for a specific kind of nightmare, and if it's not a good one, then I'm going to try for another one. Yeah, thank you, the totems. Yeah, I constantly, every single day, nonstop doing the totems and looking and... without and with and without and with, never once got a purple nightmare. Not once. Never. Ever. I had to buy my nightmare because I could not get one. The RNG gods hated me. Like, it just was not going to be in the cards for me. And it eventually got to the point where it was going to be shut off in like days. And I thought, I'm not going to have another chance. I have to just suck it up and buy one, because otherwise I'm just not going to have the opportunity. So I did. But I figured, you know what? My luck now. I've got one. I'll go out and try and get some more, and I'll see if I can do it. Never once did I get one. Never once did I get one. Other nightmares. Yeah. The Clydesdales, on the other hand, I mean, it's a little bit easier, especially being, a more permanent edition. It's easier to get the ones that you want. You just got to take your time with it. It's kind of like, going out coup hunting and stuff. That's same kind of, it's the same basic idea. But yeah, those nightmares, never once. And I went out every single day without fail, hours on end, totems in hand. Never. So if you're thinking that, you're the only one, trust me, you are not. I am right there with you. It was absolutely just insane. But yeah, and I know how you feel, because I felt really disheartened, because I was like, I really want this pet, and I'm going to have to spend so much gold to get, this one pet that I want so bad. But you know what? Then in other events, I'm insanely lucky. For some reason, I just it's like, okay, I get a bunch of these. I hand them out to, friends and stuff. It's just like, hey, I got 2. Here, take one. I know you're looking for one. Here, take it. So, I mean, realistically, I may never see another juvenile egg ever again. You never know. Some people are just super lucky, and they just can put in like a lot of time, and some people, they put in a lot of time and they're not. But the nice thing is that the nests and stuff are here to stay. So, I mean, there are other opportunities. It's not like you're in a super big rush. The only ones that are going to be more rush-like are like the 2 very special matriarch eggs. Those are going to be the only 2. So if you really don't care about those 2 colors, then I would say, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. If you care about those 2 colors, do keep in mind, just like you saw with Atlantic here, I mean, I'm going up against how many people? and the idea is, I mean, like, out of all those people, my odds are already, not great, because, for whatever reason. And, then, on top of that, now we've got, more people to compete with. And I mean, there's a lot that goes into that. And, to try and simplify things, I think it's just RNG sucks sometimes. It's a cruel mistress. What can I say? You wish it was this full on Great Lakes? It's I don't know. Sometimes I like the fact that there's a lot of people at like Luna, and then other times I'm happy that there isn't like a ton of people. Only because in my experience, when there have been a ton of people, especially when like the matriarch drops, people open gates all over the place. And if I'm just going to the bank, just, on a character that has no business fighting whatsoever, and you go through a gate, it's like, because, so many gates open up, that's a problem, That's a problem. And trust me, I've had that happen. I have had that happen far too many times, going in with a crafter running in through the gate. Great Lakes isn't bad. You like it? Yeah, Machete. Great Lakes is nice. Yeah. Like I said, I've come in, like I'll come in and there'll be a gate and I'm just on my crafter getting ready to, get some more bods and boom. Then you're like, oh. Especially if your crafter has 0 fighting skills and you're just kind of like, ooh. Well, this isn't going to end well. I've had that happen far too many times, running into a gate by accident and then rapidly clicking or running back and forth through the gate going, oh, please, just go in. Especially if you have a whole bunch of materials on you and you're not a fighting character. So the idea of insurance is just kind of like, why? I don't need insurance. I don't go out fighting anywhere. And yeah, and then you're sitting there going, oh no. That was a lot of crafting materials and nothing is insured. What do I do? So yeah. Yeah. I think we've all been there at least once, though. Maybe not with the crafter, but maybe with a young character or something. And you run through a gate and you're just like, oh, this isn't going to end well. Oh, goodness. All right. So I have an ideas since we're waiting for the Matriarch, because we're going to try the Matriarch again. Because from what I understand, it's every 20 minutes. And I'm good. 20 minutes isn't bad. I'm okay with that. So, get a trade order. Okay, I'm going to leave that up for a second. If you want to read it, you can always watch the video, pause it, and then resume it. Otherwise, it's just explaining a trade order. So, parchment, let's see. New Magencia. I'm going to say no. Hello? Cancel trade order? Oh, okay. So you can cancel. Yeah. You got to wait a few minutes if you cancel one. What is that trade order NPC? So he's an NPC. You can do trade orders. I'm going to show how to do a trade order, and I'm going to show how to do it because Krampus. I'm going to show you how a trade order works so that if you decide you want to do Krampus, it's super easy then. And you can kind of get an idea. So when you cancel a trade order, you can cancel one if you want. Just remember, after a certain point, if you cancel too many, your time's going to be really long to wait. So, I currently don't want to use any kind of boat to get anywhere right now. But typically you'd use a boat to get to those kind of cities. So when you do a trade order for the first time, you will get a mysterious note. And this is Slim the Fence. And you can give him your trade order, or you can take it to the city in question. I tend to always take it to the city in question. Nope. Just regular trade order people. Regular trade order people. Yeah. You just got a regular trade order person. And you can always distinguish them by these boxes right here. That's your large crates. When they're right next to those, they usually have, Minister of Trade. Yep, no worries. No worries. Yeah, to do Krampus, it's basically, the same kind of concept, I guess, as like the Matriarch. The Matriarch uses, of course, treasure maps, but the Trade Minister is just you go to the Trade Minister, you get a trade order. There we go. See, again, we have another one. let's see. We're going to accept this one. Where is it going to take us? Oh, yeah, we can go to you. So they want 5 short pants. So, and we have 5 hours to do it in, which is plenty of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a tailor. I do believe there's one over here. Yeah. We're going to find 5 short pants. Now, you can make these yourself if you really, really want to. You don't have to buy them. I just find it easier on certain characters to just buy them. Just my 2 cents on it. Did I miss them, or did this NPC not have any? Long pants. Let's try again. Long pants. Nope, this one doesn't have any short pants. How about you? Do you have short? No, you're just a weaver. You don't have anything. Let's see if you have short pants. There we go. Short pants. And how many do we need? We need 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you're going to do is the item in question, whether it's a barrel, a box, whatever it is, it's going to tell you, here, there we go. It's going to tell you what you need and where it needs to go to. So in this instance, we got a barrel. Last time we got a chest. This time it's a barrel. Sometimes it's a small box. Sometimes it's a crate. It varies, okay? In this instance, it is a barrel. And you can see right there it says short pants 0 of 5. So you need 5 short pants. The lifespan is 23 hours. So you have 23 hours to fill this, okay? Super easy. So what you're going to do is you can click on that, or you can do fill from backpack. Now what happens is all those short pants are now in that barrel. So now what we do is we have to run to you. So good thing we have this thing on here, the world map, which is actually really, really nice. This is one of the reasons I really do enjoy the EC as well, is because it has this. But now, since here, you know, you can do it this way, and I like it this way. I like the bigger map, but yeah, the idea is no teleporting, like no recalls, no gates. The more you don't use that stuff, the better your prize is going to be. I mean, yeah. So we're just going to run. And we're just going to run there. And so what ends up happening is a lot of times you will get ambushed. What does that mean? Well, hopefully we will get ambushed so that you can see it. I've never actually said that, but hopefully we will get ambushed so that you can kind of get an idea of what it's like to be ambushed, so that you know. Does it cause issues for the rewards if you use spells to your friend? No. No. There we go. See? Keen senses alerts you to incoming ambush of attackers. So, now, you have a choice. And it's not going to change the outcome at all, but you can fight them, or you can just keep running. Nothing is saying that you absolutely have to stand here and, fight them off. I find it's nice, it's courteous to do. Just because, people are running around too. And, newbie players are running around. You don't want them to run into these guys, right? So, yeah, that's basically what we're going to do, is we're just going to... Yeah, we're just going to fight these guys off. Yeah, always fight them so others don't deal with them. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't don't know. I personally haven't noticed, like, either way. Honestly, I haven't noticed either way. I've heard the same thing. But to be honest, what my way of testing it was, what I did was I actually did one run, same character, where I fought everything that came along my way. And then the next trade run, like immediately after, what I ended up doing was I just kept running. And the first time I got one of the signs, and when I did it without, killing the stuff, the ambushers, I still got a sign. So I didn't notice any big difference. That being said, I honestly don't know if like one sign is rarer than another. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. So what you're going to do is, like we said, you're going to head on over. It's one of these back houses, I do believe. I want to say it's these back houses. There it is. Players mark how rare they are. That's entirely possible. So now what we do is we go turn in trade order, and you're going to click your trade order. Ta-da! And there you go. So in this instance, we got a 0.1 lockpicking scroll. Oh, you can't really see that, can you? There we go. 0.1 lockpicking scroll. So you can get your pinks on here. You can get those special signs on here. Like, they're really nice. So, I mean, these are a good way to make gold. And I will tell you, I used to do this personally to make gold, and I made a lot of gold. So, travel distance, monster killed. Usually I go to the furthest away town and walk from Bestford to Trinsic. I've taken trade orders. I have a certain character that she's got a boat on her. Conveniently, she's also an archer. And basically, what I do is she's my trade run person. That's all she does, is basically trade runs and champ spawns, stuff like that. She is my money maker for all practical purposes. And I have gone to every single city. The ones that I will say always guaranteed me a really good one was when I had to use the boat. Anytime I had to use the boat, I always managed to get a really, really good one. But she's been doing a lot of trade runs. Like, I'm talking years of trade runs. So I don't know at this point if it's just kind of, okay, based on everything that, hey, that's cool. I don't know, but yeah, that's my experience. My personal experience is every time I have to use a boat, I usually get a better prize than if I'm just running from like Brittany U or U to Trinsic or something. That's just me. But I will tell you what I used to do, and this is our secret, of course. What I used to do was in the mornings, especially I found in the summertime, what I tended to do was early in the mornings, I would open up the windows because it was cooler in the mornings, obviously, than, later in the day. I'd open it up. I'd grab myself a cup of coffee, put on some nice music, and that's what I would do. Trade runs. Just trade runs. That's all I would do. just over and over and over until, you know, and I'm an early bird, so I tend to get up very early. I'd get up, and I'd do those, and then, you know, come 9 o'clock maybe, I decided that was enough, and that was it. Boat is more dangerous though, more magic users in the encounters. Yeah, it is. It's a lot more dangerous. Um, so that's why I like to think that the stuff is better that way, but I don't want to say it absolutely is. That is just my personal experience. But if you want to make good gold, I have always found that doing trade runs and having a vendor someplace where, you know you're either going to get a lot of foot traffic. I mean, it's not really a big case anymore, but on some shards, like here on Atlantic, having a vendor in Luna really helps. But yeah, what I did is I took all that stuff, and what I would do is I would throw them on a vendor, and then the next day I'd come back and boom, I'd have gold on the vendor to collect, and yeah, I'd keep going. But yeah, I did that basically every day. Is that a stealable pig item? Oh, what in the what? Enjoy classic CMA ham cake year-round with your... I knew I saw ham cake. I knew I saw ham cake somewhere. Ham cake. So weird. So weird. Yes, there you go. Apparently, this is Atlantic's thing. Ham cake. I'm gonna guess that's an EM item. Yeah. It's kind of funny, but yeah, if you're looking to make some good gold, you don't know what to do, that is a really good way to make some gold, honestly, is doing trade runs. At least, like I said, in my experiences, it's a good way to make some good gold. So, voice cut out for a second there. I don't know what happened. All right. And they're super easy. I mean, it doesn't require like a huge amount of work or anything from somebody, you know? It's pretty, low key. You can just sit, like I said, listen to music, run. Generally speaking, it was a nice, quiet thing to do, I guess. But there you go. And eventually what happens is Krampus decides, to rear his ugly head, and yeah. Oh, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Yeah, I would definitely say if you're looking to pass some time and still get some relatively easy gold, do trade runs. Get yourself a vendor and do trade runs. Generally speaking, I don't know if it's still the same with the pink scrolls, but the scrolls of transcendence, but it used to be 0.1 was like equivalent to like 100k, but I could be wrong now. I want to say that's how it is, but I'm probably really off base. I mean, it's probably super dependent on the skill. So I like to think lockpicking is pretty important right now. What is the difference between the two vendor contracts? I forget to place the total of the sold item, which one you have to pay. So that is the difference. The difference between the two vendors is one, they take a percentage of every item you sell, and the other is you pay them up front, and then it takes that amount of gold per day. So, which one is called which? Ooh. Vendor rental contract. Commission contract. Yeah. It's vendor rental and commission. Yeah, vendor rental, the red ones are going to be the ones that you pay up front. So you're going to pay them up front for whatever you want to put on your vendor. So here's the thing. My 2 cents on those is if you have smaller items that you throw on your vendor and you are a quote casual seller, I would go with the vendor rental contract. But if you are a big ticket item and you sell, a lot of big ticket items on your vendor, I would go with the commission one. Simply because it's going to be easier on you than to try and remember. Does that make sense? Because I know this is something I've heard personally more times than I can count is people saying, hey, my vendor disappeared. I don't know what happened. It said it only needed, 10,000 gold to, I threw 10,000 gold on it. It said it was good for 30 days. And I put a bunch of stuff on it. I went to the bank and I came back and it was gone. The problem is yes, if you don't have anything on him and you put the 10K or whatever it is on them, yeah, it will be 30 days. But every time you put something on them, that increases the amount that they're going to charge you per real world day. So you're going to have to, every time you put one on there, check. Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? And yeah. Yes. So, and I tend to find if you are somebody that doesn't sell often, go with the commission vendor. So I mean, there's a lot. I know I feel like I'm contradicting myself, but if you don't sell often, go with commission as well. Because otherwise you'll spend more in gold keeping up with the vendor than you will in selling the item. Do you know what I mean? So while paying up front, if you're a casual seller, like you sell, but you don't sell a whole lot, but you sell more than you pay, then yeah, 100%. That makes sense. If you're not making it, or if you have big ticket items, go with the commission. Go with a commission vendor. And I know it sucks, like, especially because I like to think of them as like auction safes. You put something in an auction safe and it takes a percentage. Two commission vendors, and I sell random stuff on one, and the other has blues, pinks, and whites to sell. Yeah. You do commission? Yeah. It just makes more sense, honestly. If I have vendors that have very small ticket items, like literally the most expensive thing is 5,000 gold. I dump like 1 million gold on them, and I can walk away for almost a year and nothing. I mean, like, they'll be fine. Will I make 1 million gold? No, but the purpose of those vendors isn't to make a ton of money. The purpose of the vendors is to help the players out without like the stuff like just decaying, before somebody has a chance to grab it. So I try to sell things budget friendly, so to speak. And I enjoy doing it. I really do. I really enjoy doing it. I used to have a box, and it had like armor that I would find that I thought was pretty good, like pretty good armor. I used to have a box, and I would just let, if you needed armor, you could just go to my box and you could grab armor out of there. I didn't care. Or if you wanted to contribute armor, you could throw armor in there. It was fine. I mean, it wasn't going to, like, the stuff wasn't going to decay or anything like that. So I figured doing that was a lot easier, and then just basically dropping runes and saying, hey, if you need something, here's my house, grab it as you need it. I have the same thing right now currently for my house, with repair deeds. You need a repair deed? I got you. No problem. You can use my repair bench. I've stocked the deeds. Not an issue. The thing is the problem that I had was that I would log in and I'd, do some stuff and then I'd fill the box. And no less than like 10 minutes after I filled it, somebody would come in, take everything out of the box, and then they'd come back the next day and do the exact same thing. And it was like, oh, well, that kind of sucks. Because I kind of felt like, no, I have a repair bench. Yeah, I have a repair bench. People can come use it for free. I don't mind. I keep it stocked. But yeah, I found like somebody just kept coming in, grabbing it and leaving. And the next day coming in, grabbing it and leaving. And the next day coming in. And I was like, okay, at this point, I don't think that person's using all of that armor for themselves. The funny thing is I actually wrote down one of the pieces of armor that I was selling to see if it would actually get, put back. And sure enough, it was on another vendor. And I get it. If you can get stuff cheap and buy low, sell high, I do get it. I just kind of felt it defeated the purpose. You sell them on your one vendor for 100 gold. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But that's good. That's great that you do that. That's amazing. Helping out the other player, your fellow players, is always awesome. Yeah, but I mean, realistically, you're probably not doing it for the gold. You're doing it to help players. That is always my biggest thing. I'm never, I tend to give away more stuff than I sell, and this is why I'm poor. This is why I'm poor. But I really enjoy just helping out when I can, and that's the way I've always been. I just want to help in any way, shape that I can. And I'll continue to do that as long as I absolutely can. That's weird. We still keep getting the same message about the dungeons, but nothing about the Matriarch yet. What the heck is going on? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. You could grab them if you need the points to buy something from the cleanup vendor. I didn't even think about that. Maybe that's what they were doing. Maybe they were buying them so that they could get something off the cleanup vendor. There we go. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. We're getting real close. So no, maybe that's what they were doing. They were trashing it so that they could get the points to get another. I will tell you one thing. If you really want a lot of points, one thing I used to do and trash is the poinsettias. I would get those and I would buy them and I would trash them because they gave the most points. At the time, they gave the most points. I don't know if they do anymore, but they gave the most points. So I would just buy those and trash them and then go and get whatever I needed or wanted. So if your shard has no poinsettias, I'm the reason why. Pardon me. Yeah, basically. Yeah. That's that. Yep. Honestly, I don't know. There used to be a really nope. Malice. All right. 5721. 5721. I don't know where 5721 is. And go fighter and get an egg. Oh, we'll try. Me and, like, 200 other people, but sure. Maybe this will head. Yep. This gets us here. Heck yeah. Need a dragon for yourself? You just wait for a gate. Hiya. Everybody's like, hi. Well, we're going to give it a try. I mean, like, are we going to get one? I'm not hopeful. Yes, indeed. Bit hot. You believe in me? Well, you know what? I believe in Machete, too. So, I believe in Machete, and I know... you know what? It's Machete's turn. Machete needs to get one. Yuppers. Yep. Fire wheel. That fire wheel of death. But we're used to it. If you remember New Legacy, like John does. Heck yeah. You remember how that goes. You as well. Let's steal the mature eggs. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll all get there eventually. It'll be okay. We'll all get there eventually. Before you know it, every single person on Atlantic will have their own dragon, and we'll all be super snazzy. Fingers crossed. I need to get in game, I guess. I can't just yet working and watching. Oh, no! Well, you know what? I believe in you. I truly do. I think you're going to get one, and you're going to show pictures, and it's going to be amazing. I know it. I just can feel it in my bones. Everybody, you know what? I just feel like everybody's going to have their chance to get one, and it's going to be amazing. You deserve one. Everyone does. Yay. 1 minute 30 to go. All right. Ooh. I know. Everyone does. Everyone deserves to get one. I agree. Everybody deserves to get one because everybody's working hard at this. Everybody's working hard. Heck yeah. 1 minute. In hopes everyone gets the color they want. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I hope everybody gets, the color that they're looking for and is happy. I want that for everyone. I do. I truly do. I hope everybody, manages to get, what they're looking for. You've been a terror in the dungeons. See? I'm telling you. 30 seconds. Like I said, I really sincerely hope that every one of you out there who is trying to get one gets one. I really do. I had to check. I'm like, do I have my bow? I'm guessing somebody has timed it really freaking well, too. And good for them. I mean, like, seriously. All right, so we're just going to wait. We're going to get back a bit. Because when she jumps down, it's not going to be pretty. And I don't want to get knocked off my horsey. Not again. She needs to stop knocking me off my horsey. It's rude. It's rude, dude. Heck yeah. All right, horsey. Ooh, I'm too dazed. Oh no. There we go. Heck yeah, Shadow. You tell him, Shadow. Heck yeah. You tell him. Let's show him who's boss. We got this. He's gonna pop up any second now. What did I tell ya? All right, come on, horsey. Oh no! Oh noes! Come on. Come on. Come on. Heck yeah. Come on, horsey. There we go. We're doing really good this time. Now, because it said that. Right? Come on. Let's get healed, please. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Shadow! Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there, my boy. All right, Shadow. Come on. You got this. Thank you for the heals, by the way. Whoever keeps healing me, thank you so much. Come on. Don't be rude. Why? Stop it! Stop being so mean to me. What did I ever do to you? Oh, no. Oh, dear. Ooh, thank you for the heal. Whoever keeps healing me, you are an angel. Like, thank you. All right. Nope, Shadow didn't make it. Dang it. I thought for sure Shadow was going to make it that round. It's just not... Yeah. Come on. There we go. Ooh, somebody died. Ooh. Thank you. Ooh. Shadow always dies. I know! Poor Shadow! Him's trying his best. Shadow's trying their best. What can I say? Shadow's a good horsey. Oh, we got 2 items again. All right, we got 2 items again. What do we think it's going to be? I still remember a horror story of an event back on LA about 15 years ago. It was in Mistis, and the EMs were Medusa is the big bad and apparently spawned as a paragon. And on top of that, it was generating multiple evil twins of the participants' high and greater dragons. Final fight went on about 2 hours instead of the planned 5 to 10 minutes. Ooh. All right. We got one for tree. We got one for egg. Let's see. Here we go. And the tree has it. It's a tree. Wah, wah. No egg this time. How much is a tree worth? You know, that's a really good question. I don't know. But, you know who does know? Luna Bank. Luna Bank knows. So, let's see. What is this specifically called? Can we just call it a tree? We can. We can just call it a tree. So, let's see what we got here. I thought we had like another tree somewhere. I could be wrong. I'm just going to put it in here. Yeah. All right. So, let's see. Let's go upstairs. We may have to wait a minute because, yeah, exactly, Machete. Vendor search. All right, let's see if we can find... Yeah, we might have to wait a bit because, unfortunately, we were just in battle. So, got 100 of them for you to pick from. Yeah, I haven't been very lucky with the trees. You know, I will tell you, everybody's talking about like the dragon eggs and everything, about how they're not getting the mature dragon eggs. You know what I haven't gotten? I haven't gotten a single effigy. I have been seeing posts about people that are like, oh, I've got like 40 of them. I haven't gotten a single effigy. Not one. Not a single effigy. I'm so upset. Like, I want a set of effigies, and I have none. So, yeah, the frustrations you guys feel with the eggs is the frustration I have with not getting the dang effigies. You want an effigy? What does it do? It does a cool flamey effect and roars. It's just pretty. It's cool to look at. You have a few trees. I think I have like two. I think I have like two trees. There we go. All right, let's see. Tree. Tree. Search. You want one? Yeah, I know. I want an effigy. Why can't I get an effigy? You got like 5. What? Oh, 5 trees. Okay. You got like 5 trees. I've only gotten 2. I've gotten 3 skirts now, 2 trees, tons of eggs. I may have to go low to high. I mean high to low. Sort results. High to low. Search. 2 skirts. Yeah, I should say I got 2 skirts, 1 kilt, and 2 trees. Look at how much a tree is worth. I think that I shall never see a billboard as lovely as a tree. Instead, unless the billboard's for I'll never see a tree at all. Oh. No, those obviously are not it. They're pretty trees, though. Ooh, pink trees. Hold on a minute. All right. So, I mean, these are going for 175 mil. I think it really depends on the name, the color, and the type of tree. I think it really depends on those. Because, like, I'm looking at these, and, yeah, ooh, there's a pink clock. Excuse me? From the branches of a cherry blossom tree? Excuse me? I'm, like, finding out things. Like, the red seems to be most sought after. Because I'm seeing a lot of red ones. That is pretty. What is that? A bonsai yew grape tree loved by all. Ooh. Okay, I had no intention of this, but... Hello. No intention of finding any of that, but here we are. Did not know if they came in different colors. Yeah, they come in so different colors, different names, and different types of trees. So that I think plays a factor in all of that. So far, it looks like a lot of them are the red ones. Better check yours. Yeah. Like I said, I mean, like 175 mil. I don't. So, okay. But in all fairness, this is what people are asking. This is not what they are actually selling for. These are what people are asking. You'd have to really go digging a little bit deeper to find out. Because I'm sure, like I said, it would depend on the color, the name, and the type of tree. So, I don't know. What I tend to do is I look at the type of tree that I'm looking for, the color that I'm looking for, and the name, and I try and find a low and a high price and base it somewhere in the middle. You have that one, the page you are on. Ooh. See? Look at that. See? Charred tree. Scorched and shattered in the wake of shadowed wings. See? Yeah, see, like, people are labeling by the hue. So, yeah, and a pink dragon. A cuddly souvenir from the Cove Street Day. Ooh. Let me just say, okay, there's far too many pink items here. There's a pink clock again. No, I'm going to resist temptation right now. I'm going to resist the temptation. I'm going to I'm also going to resist it because I don't have that kind of gold. But I'm going to go broke. I'm already there. I can't go there if I'm already there. I mean, these are really cute, though. There's some really cute stuff here. Like, really, really cute. Do they take IOUs? Can I put, like, an IOU book in the mailbox and just be like, hey, hello. Yeah, so the price kind of goes down from there. Like I said, I would look up, like, what the name of the tree that you have. Look that up first. And then find the one that closely resembles yours. And then the color. So obviously, if the reds are what you have, and those tend to go for more, I would definitely look at those then. On the higher, because those are going to be on the higher end. So base it somewhere in the middle. That's what I tend to do. I actually literally will take the two and calculate the middle or the rough middle between those. That's how I usually figure out my pricing. That way, I'm not the lowest. If I need the gold, I'm not the lowest, but I'm also definitely not near the highest. But I will find if you want to sell something fast, though, you do have to kind of really lower the price on the trees, like, or on anything really. If you want to sell it fast. So, like, if the cheapest you find on the shard is like, I don't know, 75 mil, you might want to go, okay, I'll go 70 or 65 mil. Yeah, you're going to lose that gold, but the idea that you're going to sell it pretty quick is higher than, any other time. But see, like I said, we saw these in the 175, and yet they're 74, 999, 998. Small little tree from the Matriarch. I'll have to double check. Yeah. Definitely, like I said, these, so far. Now, keep in mind, we're going highest to lowest. There could be some in here that are only going for like 100K. So, keep that in mind when you're doing this. Check the low value, check the high value. Find a happy middle ground. Yeah, see, like they you keep, okay, now it's, 50, now it's, like I said. they're selling for a decent price. If nothing else, they are selling for a decent price. I think the only ones that really are going to be pretty relatively stable are going to be your rubble trees. But those are also going to be like super heavy sometimes. Like this one's not, but like I've got some rubble pieces from the fall of Magencia that are astronomically like heavy. I don't know why, but like some of them are like I want to say like 25, 30 stones for like a small item, and it was just like, why is this so heavy? But I guess that's just the way it is. I know somebody at one point, like, they have, like, I think it was here on Atlantic. They have the huge, the really tall statues that they got. They managed to get those from Agency, I guess. And they were, like, 125 stones. It was wild. It was pretty crazy. I think it was, like, a rock. Was like 25 stones. Like, it was a big rock, but it was a rock. I guess it kind of makes sense then. But yeah, see what I mean about the trees? They're kind of all over the place. So I would do a nice, search and, find one that matches basically what you're going for. But there you go. Yeah, already, man, they're rapid firing through these Matriarch. Just boom, boom, boom. Just absolute rapid fire. What is this? Hawkwind. Celsius. Minax. Somebody's just having a good time, huh? That was pink, though. Look at that. That's pretty. Is it really? What? Let's see. Wrinkle. I was there for that event. My favorite one to date. It was a good one. Basara. Election time again. Remember to go out and try. Take an awesome if you want to get a city's bonus. Time to renominate for governor of Lake Austin's. Hopefully the nomination process won't glitch. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. Gosh, it really is that time, isn't it? June and December, I think. Or is it July and December? I think it's June and December. Anyways, it is election time. It is. So yeah, if you are keen on the elections for your home shard, yeah, summer and winter. If you are keen on elections for your home shard, be sure to, vote for your governor of choice. Or if, you know what, if you're running, best of luck to each and every one of you running. But yeah, honest to goodness. If you are running for office, best of luck to each and every one of you. I don't care if you are running for, if two people are running for the same office, best luck to both of you. I'm going to say good luck to every single one of you running for an office. Good luck. I wish you the best. And yeah, I wish everybody could be a winner in that aspect. But unfortunately, unless you are the only one on the stone, that is not possible. So best of luck to all of you. But yeah, don't forget to vote if that is your jam. Especially if they are, if they have a bonus that you really, really like. So definitely go for that. Yeah. What is going on? I don't know. Yeah, they're still kind of going for it, I guess. Yeah, wow. They're speed running The Matriarch. Just absolutely speed running. It's no wonder people just camp here. It's no wonder people just camp here. I would. 100%. I would just sit here and just kind of be like, all right, eventually somebody's going to open a gate. I'm going to run through it and I'm going to rinse and repeat. Right? That's pretty wild. I mean, we didn't get an egg. But I mean, that's pretty good. I swear we got more than one tree. Maybe I'm thinking of another shard. I mean, that is entirely possible. Yeah, these satchels are really pretty in color. They remind me of velvet bags. They're so pretty. Yeah, there's all my eggs. All the eggs that I'm getting ready. All right. All right, I'm going to trash that because I don't need it. Oh, it's my animal taming scroll. Oh, yeah, I got that yet. Interior decorator. Still got a pumpkin. Got someone's bones yet. By the way, if anybody knows this Tuareg, I have your bones. I'd be happy to give them to you. And then also, if anybody is aware of a Valperin of Sonoma, Ash Valperin of Sonoma, the holiday house stream that we're going to be doing on the 19th, you submitted a rune. It had nothing on it, so you gotta mark the rune. I can't find your house based on a blank rune. So please, if anybody knows them, please let them know that if they could resubmit the rune, but actually, mark it for wherever their house is. That would be amazing. Speaking of the Holiday House Tour, if you have not already, please, on December 19th, we're going to be doing 2 streams like we did for the Halloween House Tour. This time it's the Holiday House Tour. If you like decorating your house for the holidays, for winter, or, whatever it may be, please submit your rune into one of my mailboxes, and I will show you exactly where that is in one moment. Same place, all shards. But please submit your rune to my mailbox. There is going to be 2 streams that day. One of them will be in the early morning for the Japanese audience, and the other early morning peoples. And then, of course, the other one will be in the afternoon, our usual time from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern time. That is when we're going to have our, North American / European holiday house tour. So, again, please be sure to submit your rune into the mailbox as soon as possible. Deadline is December 18th by, I do believe it's either 10 a.m. or noon Eastern time. So be sure to get them in by then. Otherwise, you'll miss out. And I don't want you to miss out because we would love to see your house. And I'm sure it'd be a lot of fun. There's no way to subscribe on Twitch to the channel. Oh, so yeah, there's no subscribing. There's no subscribing on Twitch, but there's following on Twitch. So you should be able to see a follow button. And that's how you can, that's their version of subscribing. I don't know why they did it differently. I think it's because there's the different tiers, like there's the paid subscription and then there's just following a person. So I think that's why they kind of differentiated it that way. But yeah, it's the follow button on Twitch. It should be there. Last I checked, it was there. I hope it's there. Oh, goodness. Now I'm worried. Is it still showing there? I think it is. It's the heart icon on the PC browser version of Twitch. There you go. Yeah, it's there. It's there. It is. It's there. Okay. Looks like a heart. Yeah, I had to check myself. I'm like, ooh, it should be there. But yeah, there we go. All right. So yes, holiday house tour. Please submit your runes. Even if you have not finished decorating yet, get your rune in today. Well, I don't mean like right now, but I mean get your rune in as soon as possible, and then finish decorating. And then that way, when the time comes, we already have your rune. You don't have to scramble to try and get it in last minute. So holiday house tour, December 19th. I'm excited to show off your houses, and you should be very excited and very proud of the designs and stuff that you guys come up with, because you all are amazing, and I've seen some of the stuff that you guys come up with, and it is absolutely fantastic. So please, please, please show that off. I love to show people all that wonderful stuff that you as players come up with. All right, but that being said, sadly, it is already 5 o'clock. I cannot believe it's already 5 o'clock. That's wild to me. That's absolutely wild. Time flies when you're having fun. It really, really does. Makes me sad. But we're still going to be back here on Friday. In fact, we'll be back here tomorrow. If you are an early riser and want to watch early in the morning with me, I do the Japanese streams early mornings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we do our afternoon streams on Wednesdays and Fridays. So hopefully I will see you for one of those streams again. But in the meantime, don't forget to hit that follow button, that subscribe button, and more importantly, that like button. It really helps us out in the algorithm. Don't forget to check us out on all of our social media platforms where we post news, interactive posts, and so very, very much more. UO.com, your number one source of all things Ultima Online. And heck, while you're there, go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. It's how you're going to stay in the know about UO. If you have an active Play account, you can sign up and sign into the forum. All you have to do is sign in like you normally do for your Play account, and boom, you're in. You can ask questions, answer questions, and so very much more. Finally, we have the official Discord. It's where you're going to chat with us and other players live one-on-one, and where we have our giveaways. So, that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me today. I certainly had a lot of fun. I really hope you did too. I'm excited now that we're back, and before the winter break comes up, before you know it. But yes, we're back, and I cannot believe a new year is going to be starting soon. Oh my gosh, that is wild to me. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you, Machete. This is always fun. I love doing these. It's honestly the highlight of my days. I love doing these so much. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. I hope you have a great day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Good night, Hobbs. Stay safe out there. And as always, be good to each other. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.